Welcome back, bitches, to another Phantoms Fanatic review video. Hi! I'm in a different spot, even though this kind of looks like my old backdrop, but with my movie case there and then that. But currently, I'm in a different space. The old set should return eventually, but for now, you're gonna have to deal with this. So, it also matches Spooky Month, even though I'm keeping this indefinitely until I get moved back into the space where I was before. Anyways, the review for this week, obviously from what I am wearing, is A Nightmare on Elm Street, released in 1984, starring Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, Johnny Depp, John Saxon, Amanda Weiss, and it was directed by Wes Craven. Obviously, the original Nightmare on Elm Street follows: if you die in your sleep, you die for real, and there's some four-knifed hand motherfucker chasing them. Obviously, A Nightmare on Elm Street is such a popular franchise out there, and obviously there's a lot of movies out. What I'm going to be doing for classic movies like this is I'm going to be trying to cover each part in the series each year that Halloween comes by, or unless it's like a special occasion, like if it's a Friday the 13th, I'll review a Friday the 13th movie. Anyways, so obviously when reviewing a film like this, you need to take back and you hear that it's all amazing. And to be honest, the film still ratherly holds up. It is very fucking good. I love this movie. Most of the performances are pretty good. And one of my favorite things about this is that it keeps suspense building, and whether or not Freddy is realer or just a dream, you get what I'm saying? And what I really like is that it takes a while for him to fully appear, which is why I think this one is better than the other ones. And Freddy in this is a very still taken serious character. Sure, he has some like fucked up one-liners, but other than that, he really is taken as a very serious and threatening character in this, and Robert Englund definitely sells the performance with the makeup very well, and most of the effects hold up. The kills are also very impressive with the revolving set door for Tina and Johnny Depp's character's deaths, and I really do enjoy the fact that it really does build up on those special effects. Even the pushing through the wall thing, I fucking love that effect. And then in the remake, they do that shit. But the remake is far, far away, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Obviously, Freddy was such an iconic character. You know, the hat, the burnt face, the claw glove, and the sweater, that he did become fosterized eventually. But I feel like Wes Craven really took the character serious in this one, and most of the actors are doing a really good job. Heather Langenkamp makes one of the best final girls that I've ever seen in a horror movie. She is so determined to live in this that her hair starts to gray out, and you really get that from her performance. Now, the other performances, especially Tina's actor, she's not bad, but she is a bit over the top in some cases, and especially Nancy's mom can be a bit over the top in some places because she's fucking getting drunk and locking her kid up in her house, and it's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And even though I still think the movie works out very well to build up to Freddy's appearance, and by building tension and having such creative ideas for dream sequences, and especially how smart Nancy is. She really does seem like a character who is willing to survive, and the movie really does get on that. And the direction and cinematography is very well done, and same thing with the score. The score is very good. Not one of the most recognizable ones, but when you're watching the movie, it really does help you in building the dread and idea of the dream sequences, making you realize that their characters are in a dream sequence. It really does work, in my opinion, to the fullest potential that it can. Now, obviously, I said that some of the actors, like Johnny Depp in this, are not the best. They're kind of just there to be there, and there is levity in this movie. It isn't just a complete downer. You have some performances like John Saxon, who takes the role serious, but he gives some levity to the films to where it's not just completely depressing, because there are depressing and sad moments in this, but the movie relatively keeps you entertained and throughout the movie. And it also has one of my favorite climaxes of any early slasher, the whole Tom and Jerry Home Alone traps against Krueger when he's brought into the real world. And I just love this whole entire movie. It really does work a lot. The only one problem I have is the ending, which is, that's just flat out bad, is the fucking doll getting, Nancy's mom getting pulled through the window at the end, and then the Freddy card. The Freddy card I think is an interesting thing, but then it gets so goddamn confusing later on, and I really wish they didn't do that ending. It really did kind of soil it. But other than the ending, this movie is still very entertaining, very engaging. It really does tap into the whole surrealness that dreams have, and especially the terror that you feel for the characters that, like, they need to stay up, they can't fall asleep, and especially the creepy girl song, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, and then his backstory getting revealed that he was killed by the Elm Street parents, so that's why they want to kill him, kill their children in their sleep. I love all of that, and the movie sets itself up and really reveals that kind of stuff well. It has good reveals and good build up to scenes and very good direction by Wes Craven. Obviously, I definitely recommend this one. It is one of the better earlier slasher movies in these big franchises. Freddy is taken very seriously as a character, but still has a bit of goofiness and fucked up humor that he personally likes. And I do think that does bring an air of interestingness to his character that he's just not super serious. That's where the remake gets in to question. But the original Nightmare on Elm Street, I definitely recommend. It is a banger of a classic horror movie. It keeps you entertained throughout. The characters are all mostly likable, portrayed really well by the actors, and especially the main character, Nancy Thompson. Heather Langenkamp kills it in this movie. Same thing with Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, and Wes Craven pulls off another horror classic with this one. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe down below. Make sure to comment your thoughts on the review, and share and favorite this with people that you want to see. Share your thoughts on the movie. If you have any other requests, movie requests you want me to review, make sure to comment those in the comment section, and I will see you next time. This